Hello everyone. So with the release of the new knockdown animations, we basically have no idea what's coming next for Untitled Boxing Game. Besides the new map and the new legendary. But now, I have some pretty wonderful news for everyone watching today. Since it's about to be the weekend, might as well tell you what's probably coming this week. The head developer has said himself that after the knockdown animations, it will be balance changes for styles and surprisingly, some reworks. Yeah, you heard that right. Reworks. The reworks will probably be similar to the reworked bullet had, but I have my hopes up that it won't be disappointing. Anyways, while we are on the topic of reworks, I will be showing you guys some interesting rework ideas some of you have came up with on my Discord server. Let's start with my favorite one, the Ippo rework. This suggestion was made by Ippo. His suggestion basically made Ippo work very similarly to the charge style. Which honestly makes sense now that I think about it, because they both pretty much fight the same. His suggestion was to take away Ippo's backdash and replace it with a completely unique backdash. Because he was always a brawler through and through. Tanking punch after punch until he eventually could not handle taking any more hits. And similarly to Imi, the person who uses the charge style, Ippo was kind of aggressive. So it would make sense for Ippo to not have a backdash. Now for what exactly gets reworked on Ippo. What Ippo suggested was to make his backdash get replaced with weave. A move only unique to Ippo, similarly to how the sway back used to be a move that was unique to Hawk, before Freedom came in. What weave does is pretty simple, it makes Ippo do a quick side-to-side dash while standing still, or while moving forward. Doing a motion similar to the Dempsey roll. And unlike Hawk's backdash, Ippo's weave can be held. But the more you hold it, the more stamina it's gonna take. While weaving, you are immune to all types of M1 damage. But it can be interrupted by M2s. So you can only weave in if you are sure they are going to throw an M1. His brand new weave mechanic makes his ways of getting in and shortening the distance much easier while also making it much harder for him to escape because of his inability to backdash. And if the head developer is feeling generous, he might also give Ippo a special ability. Which Ippo also mentioned. Ippo's brand new special ability will be the Gazelle Punch. Similar to charge, it will leap the user forward to catch the opponent with a high damaging hook. But the difference between Charge's Stampede and Ippo's Gazelle Punch is that the Gazelle Punch does not actually start a combo. It's just there to deal damage to the opponent, while also closing in distance. As for his stats, he can honestly just keep everything he is currently since they fit perfectly with the new backdash we gave him. Now that we are finished with Ippo, let's move on to another style rework that I think would benefit the game too. A Hitman rework. This suggestion was made by Muscleman, which is pretty active on my Discord. So why not put his suggestion here? What he wanted to change on Hitman is to make Hitman his owner type of style. Which is pretty understandable because that's generally how Mashiba utilizes his flicker jabs. So, how are we gonna make Hitman his owner type of character? Isn't he his owner type already? Well, we all know how annoying Hitman's flicker jab speed is. On top of it dealing a crap ton of damage, it is also one of the fastest jabs in the game. So what if we nerf its speed just a tiny bit? Maybe around the same speed as Shotgun's M1 speed.
But Jay, words that is gonna ruin Hitman.
Keep quiet. His M1s will only slow down when the opponent is close. Or when the opponent successfully got in. The reason why I'm making his M1s move slower when the opponent successfully got in is because the main idea was to rework how his flicker jabs work. How the new flicker jabs would work is simple. Instead of dragging your opponent towards you when you land an M1 combo, you push them away to keep your distance. This is why I call this rework on Hitman a full-on zoner style. And additionally, Hitman's flicker jabs will keep its old fast flicker jab speed when the opponent is far away. Or when they are in flicker jab range. So it is still insanely fast if you space you and your opponent well. Although this completely kills the infighter Hitman strategy, it was always bound to happen. Mashiba was never an infighter, he was always an outboxer. And he outboxes by keeping his opponents at range with his flicker jabs. Which fits perfectly with this flicker jab rework. And that's about it for this reworked style video. Although we do not have a clear idea as to what style is gonna get reworked. But let's be honest here, the style that desperately needs a rework is Hawk. So Hawk's probably the one getting reworked this weekend. And yeah, what are your thoughts about these ideas? Are they good or not? Feel free to comment down your thoughts below. Anyways, that's all from me. See you guys on the next one. Peace.